Truthfully, the best of me is now shaking hands with my worst. The duality of my being mends pain with rhythm, and I construct songs not to run, but to remember all I have grown properly and failed to be. A soldier in a sick army, conflicted by memories of old beautiful black. Dreams I dare chase down sidewalks littered with points of junkie blues and bad notes in front of good homes. Daddy crescendoed me, and mama, she sang my heartbeat strong as I became the beautiful new black. But time is unraveled. A wise man, he never breaks the mirror that reflects his ugliness, but he transforms himself into a better reflection despite they. Who put this here? Who put this here? Who put me in my way? Who put me in my way? So today's the day. There's no looking back or shortcuts to the light. There's only one way to find the weed that God had gave, and that's war. The great giver of liberty and pain. Resolution of conflict between who my heart says I am and what I have become. Only way to it is through it. Let no weapon form prosper on this journey to the light.
How y'all doing out there? Well, there's this woman from Detroit who wouldn't have liked that. And her name is Debbie Duncan. And she would have said, let's try that again. How y'all doing out there? What up, So, this song was called Journey to the Light. Every section of that song has a meaning. And our lovely host, she talked to me what she was going to say. I'm like, oh my God, my song is Journey to the Light. And so the poem that she heard, that's my homeboy, Brian Heron, a.k.a. Bus One. So let me go through it really quick. Let's go through it really quick. So this song is about our journey in life. Everybody's going through this in a different way. But there comes a time in your life, several times, not just once, several, where you can't sidestep BS. You just can't sidestep it. And I notice the song says, Journey to the Light, divinity, peace, what you want. What's your peace? What's your light? What do you want? So you got to fight for it. If you want it, just the bottom line, just don't be standing by and just hoping for a miracle. No, you have to fight for it. And then the Creator will proceed to help you through it. That is my philosophy. You just can't stand by like, I'm going to wait for a miracle. No, you got to work. Do the work. And so my image in my video actually, all our weapons are, all our instruments are weapons. And we're at the top of this mountain, and we're just seeing all this evil and pillaging and con artists, you name it, is there. And so we're looking at it, and we're loading up, getting our minds ready. Second part is a group prayer. Section after that, we get set, and then when you heard the dance part, the Afrobeat, that was the first battle all the way through the chorus. Then after that, we start all over again. We're checking our wounds, reloading. But the solo represented signals to my comrades, to my army. We letting each other know I'm good, or I'm injured, whatever. I'm over here, and then signaling the next plan of action. So after that, it's prayer of self. So the first prayer was group. The second one was self. Then after that, you start all over again, battle, 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 all the way through the drum solo. That's the final battle. And what's the last part of the song? The light. And so that represents, as soon as we get to that light, all our wounds are healed, and we are where we want to be. And that's what that song represents. And that's actually my single right now. You can catch that on Spotify. You can catch it on Apple, all over the place. Apple, all the main platforms. So just put an E in the middle of my name, Kevin E. Washington, and you will find it. The next song is representing, this is Solomon's favorite song. This is Reign Over. And so there's a structure of people that's been getting away. You know, I tell stories. My songs are in order as a story. And so Reign Over, meaning the people that's been getting away with murder, Ku Klux Klan getting away with murder, cops getting away. Well, Minnesota changed that, putting, people that cops that deserve to be in jail. The people that ran that for years, their reign is over. It's at the beginning, and that's why you're seeing so much crap right now, because they're freaking out because they can't cheat anymore. And that's what this song, it's like a more of a like, ah, ha, 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 ha. And so that's what this song is. this vision of coming down from space. Space is the place. And I have the thing that I'm not from Earth. I really believe that. Sun Ra wasn't from there. Jimi Hendrix wasn't from here. John Coltrane wasn't from here. And
What about me?
George Clinton, who gave me birth. There you go. You know? These are my parents over here. This is one half of the twin set. And so I have this story about autonomy. So it's like, came back to the planet and was like, last time we left here, this was beautiful. And we're going to have to put this back in order. That's what basically that song is about, autonomy. You know? Yeah, we're going to put this back in order. So now, this next song represents two regions of Mali, the Tariq people, the Caribbean, Black America. It's the diaspora of most black music. I didn't get everything. It's the blues, it's funk, it's all of it in one song. This song is called K-Funk. So I'm gonna sing like my granddaddy a little bit. My daddy's daddy. You go to church, you know, them old men. It's like if you understood what they say, they wouldn't have the vibe. You know what I mean? It's just that, you know, that it was that vibe. I'm like, oh, that's that real Alabama. Mobile, Alabama. Here we go. Lightning Hopkins, y'all. It's hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
y'all know right now, that I don't know, we going over. Here we go. 1, 2, and 2, and 2.
That song was called Brush. Let me explain that song as quickly as possible. This is the first song I wrote after I had COVID. So I'm going to give a shout out to Enod. I was supposed to be married a couple of years ago, but we decided not to. And but that's still my road dog, still one of my best friends. And I saw her in Savannah just recently, and she's the one that called the paramedics, and I'm hard-headed. I didn't want to go. She didn't like the way I was looking. So the paramedics came and got me, rushed me to the hospital. The doctor came to me and said, dude, if you hadn't come in today, you would have died. And so my symptoms wasn't like the stereotypical symptoms. I wasn't in ICU. I wasn't on a ventilator. I was just constantly dizzy. But what was going on, my kidney was shutting down. And that's what he said. He said, if you hadn't come in, you would have died tonight. And so, but there's a catch to this. So I learned something about myself that day or that week. I always said to myself I wasn't afraid of death. But you never know when you're in the situation. And guess what? I took it. I was okay. I said to myself, if it's time to go, it's time to go. The only thing I worried about was my child, my twin daughters. Everybody in here, when it's time, it's just time. It's just the way it is. I learned that through a friend of mine, bro's son. He got in a really bad car accident on 94, and there was something that was said at the funeral that changed my philosophy about dying. So I'm sitting at the drum set, and this lady goes up and says, I was ready for warfare. Who killed my brother? I couldn't believe somebody could be so careless and, crash into my bro's son head on the freeway. So she gets a call from her mom. Your sister's been in an accident. It was her sister that ran into him. Fate. When she said that, I said, there was some musicians sitting next to me. I was like, what did she? I knew what she said. It just didn't register. I'm like, what did she just say? So this woman that knows bro's son and the whole family, her sister wasn't even from Minnesota. She was visiting. Was the one that ran into him. I just want you to think about that for a minute. So after that, my thought process changed, and then I was just relaxed about it. And Brush was the first song I came up with after that. Now, this next song is an old standard. It's called Sudden Moves. It's a song. It's going to be on 3 albums. It's on Movable Feast, Mississippi, and it's going to be on my album. This is called Sudden Moves. Now I got to get my patch right, though. I hope I get my patch right. Make sure I do this right. Braxton, how many I got? How many minutes I got? All right. I'm going to dedicate this to Walker West, the funders of Walker West. I don't know who you all, everybody, so I'm saying everyone. And come talk to me so I can know who you are. I've been a part of Walker West teaching 18 years, but I've been teaching. I used to be a student across the street. I didn't take drum lessons, I took piano lessons. So that was 87 when we moved here in 87. Then I moved to New York, came back. The drum instructor that was here at the time, his name was Dugas. He got sick, so then I took over, and I've been here ever since, and I'm not going anywhere. There's this other place that wanted me. I didn't want to go over there. I wanted to stay in the hood. I want to stay in Rondo. It's where the people at. It's bottom line. I want to be with the people. I'm not, you know. So this next one, I'm going to dedicate. This is called Second Line Funk. But I'm going to dedicate to the new people that are in my life. Lindsay Pleasant has showed me a whole new world that I had to study, that I didn't know that force was over there. Made me look at a new perspective on thinking, and I gotta give her that. I didn't see it coming. You're always learning something, you know. So I got to give a shout out to Lindsay Pleasant. I got to give a shout out to my daughters. My daughters have said some things to me lately that made me figure out what was wrong with me when I was younger, what was going on, that I'm just now putting into words today. You know, Nikiah said something deep the other day. It was like, I was like, oh my God, that's what was wrong with me at that. It was like what she said, word for word. Lindsay was sitting over here by Miss Beautiful Linda right here. This is an old friend right here. Vocalist. So you learn from your kids too. You learn from your students. I don't care how good you are. I tell a student, I see them do something, I do that again. Thank you. I just took that. But I'm going to give you credit. You know, I just love being at Walker West. Thank you, Braxton. Give it up for Braxton. Louder. Give it up for Braxton. Give it up for my parents.
Yes. My people.
Give it up for Enoch. My daughters, Lindsay. People that I learned from. So we're going to send you off. We're going to send you off on a fun note. If you feel like dancing, move the table to the side and dance. Dance. Bob your head. Give it up for John Rose on the piano. This is the first time he played with us, boy. We play together in church. Give it up for Jack Breen on alto. He is an instructor here. He runs the ensembles. We teach together. Give it up for my man, Devo on the guitar. Give it up. He's also a bad guitar player. Give it up for David Feely. This is my... So me and David are in another band together. He also plays guitar. We're in BZ3 together. So look out for that name too. Now I gotta give it up for my Detroit homeboy. We used to play in a youth band in Detroit together with Marcus Belgrave and Donald Walden, wasn't it? Yeah, Marcus Belgrave and Donald Walden. Give it up for Solomon Parham, who also works at Walker West. I want to thank y'all for coming out. I want to thank y'all for supporting. Do what you can. Lay some dividends down for Walker West. We need it. We always gonna need it. We always gonna need it. I want to thank everybody that's online for watching. I want to thank the sound crew, the video. Thank you, Ernest. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. I want to definitely thank y'all again. We wouldn't be here without y'all. We wouldn't be here. All right. Y'all ready? Ready? Devo, you take this. You take this one.
it up for Kevin Washington on drums, vocals, and guitar. We were talking about the light earlier, so I want you to keep those hands together as we say thank you to every one of these gentlemen who is a member in good standing in the Fellowship of Light. Put your hands together. John, Jack, Solomon, David, Devo, and Kevin. Thank you all. Together they are known as Ra Spirit. R.A., the sunlight. Raw Spirit. Thank you all. Thank you for coming out.